Alright guys, Jungle Bob here. So according to yesterday's video that I put out on this transaxle, we are going to talk with the customer. So we are going to pull it out of here and take it apart and see what's up inside. Maybe rebuild it, maybe not, don't know till we look inside. Customer said go ahead and tear it apart and let's see what it looks like. I told him I'd take that labor, taking it apart and breaking it open, see what's up off the back end if we have to put a new one in it. So Rayleigh, Rusty Rooster, all you guys that encouraged me to go ahead and try to do this. It was really up to the customer. I want to do it, but really up to the customer. But we're going to move forward. So this is going to be part one. My internet is kind of messed up, so I'm having to do little short videos at a time. So this one's going to be just about tearing the transaxle out of it, and then the next one will be we'll be breaking it apart and see what it looks like on the inside. Alright, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so the general consensus is, and the customer too, he wants me to go ahead and drop this transmission and take a look inside and see. So I'm going to charge him a nominal fee just to drop it and take it apart and see what it looks like on the inside, and we're going to go from there. So like I said, it's he got it used, and it's in fairly good shape, other than that's all the old fuel lines off that turf tracer I put the new carb on. Anyway, the ignition switch messed up, so I'm going to jump start this thing off here and get it running, and I'm going to show you what the tire is doing, or what the transaxle is doing on the other side, so you can see. And this is going to be part one of this series. So if you're wondering how I'm going to start this without an ignition switch, I'm undoing the wires here, the kill switch wires, the coil wires from the main connection right there. I'm going to get my positive jumper cable, and I'm going to take my other positive and hit the starter here. And I've also got me a little alligator clip running from the positive to the battery back here, and I've undone the fuel solenoid and hooked me up 2 alligator clips here, and that's to get this fuel solenoid to work. So when I ground it to the valve cover here, you can hear it. So that'll open up the gas flow to the carburetor, and then we should just be able to take this here and hit to there. And I'm gonna have to choke her up, get her to start. Okay, enough of that. Let me get her started and running, and I'll show you. Alright guys, so you see how this side, well you can't see now, but one side's running real weak and the other is running fine. So we're going to go ahead and drop that transaxle and move on. First thing I'm going to do is take these clips out of both of these here, both these levers, and get this disconnected. Then I'm going to take these 2 bolts out here, and there's 2 on the back side, and we'll have to unloosen, or not unloosen, but sorry about the camera angle. We'll have to get the belts off. This cross member bar will have to come off right here. That's one of the bolts. And then there's another one right there that has to come off. And we're going to have to take this belt off. I'm going to try to take this belt off without dropping the PTO, because there's enough room in here for this thing just to fall out once I get those 4 bolts out. So we'll get that down and on the ground, and we'll go from there. Tough torque. Boop, boop. So this is going to require to get these 2 bolts off. Nuts are on the bottom. 15 millimeter. So I'm going to hold. Boom, boom. Oh, turn the air on. That would help, Bobster. And on the other side. Alright, and we got 2 underneath. I'm not going to be able to show you. I'm going to get those off, and the belt, this thing should just pop right up. Guys, so as you can see, I did have to drop the PTO and undo the tensioner swing arm for the drive to get this belt loosened up. Whoops, there goes the pulley. So we've got all the bolts out. And you're going to need an assistant or a jack. You want to keep this propped up. And we should just be able to lower this thing right on out of here. We'll see. Right, let's just lower this thing on down and see what we got. I don't know if you can see. It weighs about 50 pounds, I think. Okay, now we got it lowered. We're going to try to get this belt off around. See how the belt's going to come off. We'll lower it the rest of the way. Make sure you're not hung up on it. You don't want it to drop on you. I'm going to have to level it up just a little bit to get this hanger bolt loose. Voila! I think we got a winner. All right, my friends, we got her out. Now let's see what's going to happen.